Hey everybody, Geek Alchemy here, getting ready to make apple pie. Now if I remember correctly, this is the last in our Christmas series, at least for the cold process soaps anyway. Quite possibly all of them for the video schedule. So if that's true, I hope you guys have enjoyed what you've watched so far. Today's recipe is that of our coffee recipe, where the mango butter is very heavy of a percentage. So I fully expect this to accelerate. I'm going to try and blend it minimally. I don't plan on adding any colors or doing any sort of swirls. Gosh, that smells good. What I do plan on doing, I don't know how well it'll show up in there, but I have used some soap dough and rolled cinnamon to give it a apple crumble look, and that will go on the top of our soap. Alright, soaping a little cooler than normal. Generally that also lends to acceleration, so I'm hoping it won't be terribly crazy on me, but as in life, no guarantees. And just that quick, we're emulsified. Told you this stuff accelerates. Plus, there's some spice fragrance oil in here, and that does also tend to accelerate a soap. I'm going to stir it a little bit, and I'm going to give it one or two more quick whirls just to make sure everything is actually blended nicely before I pour it in my mold. Well, we're getting there. Still have a little bit of oil to incorporate. Alright, one last swirl and that's it. Alright, from here on out, I'm mixing by hand only. I do expect this fragrance to change the coloring of the soap, to tan it a little bit, because if I remember right anyway, there may or may not be vanillin in it, but the reviews did say that there was some slight tanning. That's another reason why I used my coffee recipe, because the heavy amount of mango butter that I have in here will also it will not have a white bar. It will be more like a creamy beige naturally, without being colored. So between the fragrance oil and the natural color of the soap, it should resemble a pie somewhat. I don't expect an exact match, and I hope you guys don't expect an exact match either. This is more or less just trying to see what we can get out of it. Alright. Can you guys see that? How it's leaving trails on the top? This is what you would probably call a light pudding kind of trace. It's not crazy, it's not going to leave peaks or anything, but it's definitely what we in the soaping world called trace. So if I wanted to, this is actually behaving a lot nicer than I expected. I could put in some colorant if I wanted to, but like I said, that wasn't the plan. So I'm going to bring over big boy here. How's that? Is that a bit more centered? There we go. All right. Pours very nicely. All right, I'm going to scrape the outside. I'll be back. Alright, I'm going to remove my glove. I know a lot of soapers out there would say this is a no-no, don't do it, but I feel like I articulate a lot better out of the gloves. They're a bit bulky. Yeah, get back here. I'm hoping to achieve an apple crumb look. You know, like the little crumbs on the top, some pies. It's what I'm attempting to achieve here. We'll see how that works out. Hey everybody, Geek Alchemy here. Today we're cutting apple pie. And as you can see, it did not discolor half to the extent that I expected it to. So that's a note I will be making for myself in the future. There was vanillin in this soap, but it was not as high as a percentage, again, as I originally had thought. Now, as you can see here, there's some slight discoloration on the edges compared to the middle, but it's not that dramatic. So it will tan up a tad more than where it's currently at, but again, not to the depth that I expected. Alright, so I got a question for you. What if you could get any gift this holiday season? What would you get if you could make a wish and get whatever you wanted? Would it be a really neat vacation, absolutely far away from wherever you're currently at? Would it be a family get-together? Would it be, I don't know, a new house, or a house in general, or maybe a car? Or would you want something completely off the wall, like, I don't know, a super yacht? I definitely wouldn't ever want one of those myself, but there are people who do. Personally, I have better things to spend my money on. Even if it was a wish, I'd have better things that I'd spend my wish on. For you guys who absolutely love D&D out there, I have recently found this channel called Critical Role. It is a sister channel, you could say, to the Geek and Sundry channel, and they play gobs of D&D. Matt Mercer is the DM, and I am absolutely in love with this show. Of course, when I first found out about it, I found out about Campaign 2, so that's what I'm currently watching, although I will say that I am occasionally absorbing some of the first campaign, which will take forever, but it's okay, because when I no longer want to watch soaping videos, which rarely happens, but when I get the itch for a D&D game and my DM isn't available, that's what I watch. That's how I get my fix for Dungeons and Dragons. Although I will say that I play version 3.5, and this 5.0 that they're playing, of course, it's, a homebrew, so it's not, 100% to the 5th edition rules. So it's a little different than what I'm used to, but it's still D&D. The people are hilarious, and you must watch. So if there's one Christmas gift I can give to you, it's the gift of Dungeons and Dragons. Please, in no way think that I am being sponsored or compensated in any way for recommending them. I just honestly love this show so much that I feel the need to share it with my audience. And if you are not already subscribed to Critical Role or Geek and Sundry, I highly suggest that you go over and watch some of their content and seriously consider it. So, Merry Ho Ho, Happy Holidays. I hope you guys enjoy your afternoon. Bye.